clap for the MCs first, everybody. Come on, people, much better than this. Alright, so before we start, this is something which I do in every event, which I entertain, engage, and moderate at. Let's clap for anyone here who's got any connection with the Army, Navy, Air Force, Police, doctors. Can we clap for them? Because without them doing what they're doing, we will not be doing what we're doing. Come on, people, we can do much better than this. Everybody clap. 15 seconds. Thank you. Can we also clap for the wonderful teachers here? Can we clap for the wonderful teachers here? Can we clap for the wonderful parents, grandparents, and the mothers who would have woken up quite early in the morning to get their children dressed up? I'm sure 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock a.m. in the morning just for this. Can we clap for all the mothers here? Can we clap for all the fathers? Because Men's Day was around the corner. And last but not the least, let's hear it for all the champions, let's hear it for all the students, let's hear it for all the kids here. Can we clap for them? Thank you so much. So, while you were watching, I was also watching the presentation, and so many awards were given, so much of information was given. It made me think about a lot of things. But I thought of something which is very, very important in today's day and age, which is numbers. When I tell the numbers, I want you to clap for me. I'm talking about 10,000 students, 850 plus teachers, 15 plus locations, 10 plus years and counting. And some set for all of you is be prepared. And I think the last 2 years has taught us in more ways than one that change is only constant in life, right? Yes or no? Yeah. I feel, if I have to ask you a question, what is more important? Is the journey important? Is the destination important? Or the company is important? It will change for all of us. But I think that's what education is all about. Education, as we see, has undergone a massive change in the last couple of years. And the people who have been under maximum pressure and who have actually delivered are the teachers. So can we clap for the teachers once again? Teachers are also influencers. They influence our children. So can we clap for them once again, everybody, for the teachers? I feel the number one skill in the 21st century, and which Samsit is also talking about the school, is emotional intelligence. When I talk about emotional intelligence, it talks about compassion, humility, happiness. And those flags, if you notice, were just outside the auditorium. You could actually take a pick against it, depending on what you believe is important. But I believe if you're not compassionate, if you're not humble, if you're not happy, and happiness is a state of mind. For me, happiness is when ma'am was talking in the morning about meditation. I was thinking about my dog. I have a dog, her name is Sunshine, and she's got the most beautiful eyes in the world, and she doesn't have a bad head at all. For me, that is happiness for me. We need to decide what makes us happy. And that happiness can come in through education. That happiness can come in through your emotional intelligence. That happiness can come in through storytelling. I think there are 3 critical factors here which is very important in terms of education, in terms of what we want our children to understand. And as parents and our children, we need to understand that. One is emotional intelligence. When I'm talking about emotional intelligence, I'm talking about the fact that the last 2 years, we have seen death in front of us, right, because of the pandemic. Our near and dear ones have passed away, our friends passed away. People have miraculously survived the pandemic also. And if the pandemic has taught us anything, it's shown us the power of human beings. That we are a very resilient people, we're a very resilient race, and India is a very resilient force. So can we clap for India once again? And I believe the world, before the pandemic, we were reaching out to the world. India was reaching out to the world. Post the pandemic, the world is reaching out to India. You can see it happening around you. You know the reason why? Because of our emotional intelligence, because of our storytelling skills, and because of our element of gratitude. Because we believe these are the 3 skills, and these 3 skills are very, very, very important in an education institution. And these 3 skills are very important for all leaders too. if you want to be a successful leader, and I'm talking to you purely from experience, I've worked with the likes of Sudha Murthy ji, Narayan Murthy ji, Virat Kohli, you name it, I've worked with them. One thing which strikes me about all of them is their emotional intelligence, is their ability to understand emotions in others. And I think that's what education institutions should really do. That's the prime source, that's the prime source of strength, the prime source of inspiration for every institution, that they need to look at emotional intelligence and storytelling. Storytelling is very important for us. Our culture is our strongest point. If our culture can be used for storytelling, we can narrate stories very effectively. If you're listening to me right now, it's because of my storytelling skills. If you're listening to me right now, it's not because my voice is good or I speak effectively, it's because of what I want to tell you. And I think that's where storytelling comes in, that's where your emotional intelligence comes in, that's where your creativity comes in. And I feel institutions like Samsit don't just talk about logic, they talk about creativity. Your creativity can take you places. Like I said earlier, it's not the journey, it's not the destination, it's not the company. It's something else altogether. It's what you believe from within. It's what you want to understand. It's how you want to take things forward. What's the way forward for you? I think we all live in this world where we believe we are looking out for the future or we're looking out for the past. I think what we need to focus on is living in the present. At this point of time, at 11:57 in the morning, you should make this moment count. I believe if I live in the present, if I am enjoying each and every moment, every second of talking to you, indulging in the cheering, indulging in the applause, I'm living my dream. That's what the children here would also do. They would live the dream if they are emotionally intelligent, if their storytelling is great, if they also have an element of gratitude. And we have to also believe that we are our own competition, right? As in, we want to be the best version of ourselves every single day, every single minute, every single second. I'll give you an example here. I'm coming back to my dog once again. When I play with my dog, she's a golden retriever. I throw the ball at my dog. She catches the ball like her life depends on it. And it's very surprising. This is at 1 o'clock in the night. It doesn't matter if it's morning, day or night. She just catches it because she loves it. And that made me think, what is it about a dog? What is it about an animal which the focus is there? If that focus we can inculcate. Remember one thing, animals have been in this planet for a longer period than us, right? There's so much we can learn from them. There are some things they have, like a sixth sense, which we would not have. But the point I'm trying to make here is very simple. If there is something we can pick up from everyone around us, it's the spirit of collaboration, it's the spirit of cooperation, it's the spirit of wanting to learn as much as we can, because learning is a never-ending process. For me right now, I'm learning as much as I can from you. For me right now, it's so nice to see all the students getting rewarded for so many things, like we're talking about waste management, we're talking about sports, we're talking about taekwondo, we're talking about football, we're talking about various things under the sun, which is not just about your subjects, but about things which drive you, which make you happy. And those are the three values we spoke about, right? In terms of happiness, in terms of emotional intelligence, in terms of what keeps you happy, what keeps you contented. And I think that's very important. It's also very important for us to understand life was never meant to be a bed of roses. There will be failures, there will be successes along the way. And true leadership comes in when you can speak about your failures as effectively as you can speak about your success. Right? Yes or no? Yes? No, maybe? Everybody? Yeah. Also, it's very important for us to understand why credibility. We are a very credible nation. I'm talking about India as a country because we're all Indians here, but I think more than anything else, credibility will take you places. If your credibility is not strong, you will fail. So it's very important to be honest. It's very important to be credible. It's very important to have great storytelling skills. And storytelling skills only come in when you strongly believe in something. When there is power, when there is persistence, when there is rational approach, when you believe that this is what I can create. Because I believe, and I'm the best example here, I moved on from a corporate job to doing what I like and love, which is entertaining, engaging, and inspiring everyone around me. Choosing my source of motivation. Please understand what motivates you. There must be something which motivates all of us. It could be money, it could be family, it could be a dog, It could be the rising sun, it could be the setting sun, it could be the beach, it could be the mountains. But you have to know what motivates you, what inspires you. Once you get to know that, what motivates and what inspires you, you can make a difference not just to your life, but to people around you, which I'm doing right now. So can we clap once again for all the students here? And I want to leave you with a thought. Our products, our apps which are there around us, if you notice on your phone. In prehistoric times, the East India Company came in and colonized us. Right now what's happening is our phones, our apps are actually capturing our attention. I don't know if you noticed it. If you look at your WhatsApp, if you look at your Facebook, your Instagram, everything's got short stories in it. Every app is vying for your attention. Every app wants your moment, and they'll be extra sweet to you. They'll be extra nice to you. You'll never find them saying a bad word to you, right? Your apps, as compared to talking to our family members. So please make sure you have your conversations with your family, because those conversations are important, more than having conversations with the app. I believe you need to live the moment, not plan the moment. This moment right now is very important. So rather than capturing it on the camera, live this moment. The problem is we tend to capture the moment and we lose the magic in it, right? Also, very, very important, the Westerners talk about manifestation, but I believe visualization can make you achieve your dreams. If you visualize, if you're in the right company, you're also an average of the 5 people you have around you. Okay? So for me, for example, average of 5 people, I work with Arnab Goswami, I do work with Sudha Murthy, Narayana Murthy, I have my dog Sunshine, my wife, and obviously all of you. So I'm in good company. I'm just saying we are an average of the 5 people around us, so make sure you have the right company. We have the power to pick and choose our company. We have the power to pick and choose the right school. Right? And that's why this school is very important for you, because this school talks about storytelling. This school talks about the values you need to have in life. This school talks about character. This school talks about the extracurricular activities. It talks about the journey being important, the destination being important, or the company which is really important. And what's very important is to reward and recognize and applaud each and every achievement. I believe it's not about winning, it's about competing, it's about participating. Because you might win, you might lose. But you need to look at failure in the face and say, you know what, I failed today, so what? I'll win tomorrow. If you see a leader around you who only talks about success all the time, that person is not a leader. Leadership is also about talking about your failures. We're living in a world where we're talking about constant disruption, we're talking about constant collaboration, but we need to get into a world which is a world full of values, which is a world full of characters, which is a world of storytelling, which is a world of emotional intelligence, because I believe kindness, empathy, gratitude, happiness is the skill for the 21st century. If you don't have that skill, you will fail. On that note, thank you so much. It's been wonderful to talk to each one of you and to share my thoughts. Can you clap for everybody here? Can we hear it once again for all the teachers here? Can we hear it once again for all the parents here? And can we once again hear it for all the wonderful students of this beautiful school, which is like a lotus? Can we clap for them, everybody? Come on. I want to see you clap for the next 15 seconds. This is your moment. Thank you so much. My name is Shekhar Vijay. It's been nice connecting with all of you. Thank you so much.